Oh my God, it's like we're reliving our elementary student council experience all over again. If you don't pick me as student body president, I won't be your friend. That's genuinely what our president Donald is saying because he's withholding FEMA aid from blue states. Instead, the federal government will make a profit off of those communities. Strap in and get some snacks. We're going to talk about this. Certain states like Texas and West Virginia had their application for FEMA funds approved quickly. Maryland wasn't so lucky. They were flatly rejected. And Governor Wes Moore clocked it. He's like, it's because we're a blue state. Small businesses can qualify for loans through the Small Business Administration. We'll make a profit on your tragedy. So we're not going to give you aid, but we will give you a small interest loan. You'll have to pay us back. What? This actually isn't surprising if you read any of the Project 2025 manual, because it explains at length how the Republicans want to shift the burden of federal disaster relief onto the states. Unfortunately, that's not how federal government works. The government's job is to protect you. FEMA is its job, but Donald and the Republicans want to shift the responsibility of the economic burden onto the states. The problem is states can't afford that, especially the smaller states or those in rural areas. So it's flawed thinking overall. But some governors are ready to play ball, like Virginia's Governor Glenn Youngkin. He's already begun shifting the recovery responsibility and expecting Virginia to absorb the cost of natural disasters. Like, he's on board with his bestie. That's exactly what this is. Unlike the Democrats, Republicans can organize. So they called up all of their people and they're like, hey, guess what? This is our new agenda. We don't want to pay for disaster relief because we are terrible people. Yes, they all have landlines. Not in the cool vintage way. In the I'm a villain and a terrible person way. The good news is Youngkin has to step down in November. The bad news is his lieutenant governor is running and she believes all the same heinous things. She wants to follow Donald's playbook. She wants Virginia to subsidize all of the natural disasters, of which if you live in Virginia, you know there could be many. Hurricanes, earthquakes, flooding, probably forest fires, you name it. We got it all. The great news is that Virginia has a Democratic nominee that believes very strongly that Virginia should get the disaster money that it's entitled to and will fight hard for FEMA funds, and that is Abigail Spanberger. So choose wisely in November.